It's your father's tackle box. It's the worn stock of your grandfather's old shotgun. It's the first fishing trip with your son. These are your traditions. It's our sportsman's heritage.
Hello, this is Kip Pollay of Sportsman's Heritage. I'd like to welcome you to the show. Today we have a very special show for you. We're going to head out to Arizona with the legendary Mr. Baseball himself, Mr. Bob Uecker, and we're going to do a little bass fishing. You all know Bob is the actor, the author, the comedian, the baseball player, the announcer, but what you may not know is he's an avid fisherman in his spare time. So why don't you sit back, relax, and let's head out to the lake and see if we can find Bob some good seats, on the bass boat that is. Morning, Bob.
Hey, how you doing, Kip?
Good. How you doing, partner?
Good. Really good.
Ready to go fishing?
Absolutely. Are you kidding?
Hey,
Spot to do it.
this sure is, but your seat's back there.
I got to tell you something. Bob Uecker don't sit back there. Bob Uecker sits up here.
In the front row.
In the front. Right here, baby.
Okay.
Right here.
Well, you can have the front seat with me anytime.
Thank you, buddy. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, this is going to be a great day. It's a beautiful spring day in Arizona.
Been out here a couple of times before, been knocking them dead out here, man.
Yeah, it's hard to get skunked here, isn't it?
Yeah, really looking forward to it. And this is one of my favorite pastimes. This is almost as good as calling a game.
You ready? Bob, how long have you been fishing?
Well, pretty much as long as I can remember. I mean, ever since I was a kid, I've enjoyed fishing either in and around Milwaukee or up in the upper portion of the state. I used to have relatives that lived up in the northern area of Wisconsin, and used to go up there and spend the summers with them when I was a kid on working on a farm and fishing every day, man. There's nothing like it.
Yeah, you know, people think you come to Arizona for spring training. You come here to do a little fishing.
I come here to fish.
You didn't forget your fishing rod.
Come here for spring training.
You didn't forget the fishing rod.
No, man, I got some ultralight stuff that breaks down into a little pack, you know. You don't even know you got it with you. That's how small it is. Put it together and it does whatever you need to do.
You got a pretty busy schedule, but you got to squeeze in some fish.
Oh yeah, if I couldn't fish, I'd forget about baseball, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the way to relax, you know. I mean, I remember back in 1964, I was with the St. Louis Cardinals, and we won the World Championship that year, you know. And then the next year I think we finished sixth.
Right.
Although I should mention I played more the next year too, so maybe that has something to do with it.
There's one.
Attaboy.
That's a decent one.
Baby.
The little ones here sure put up a fight, so it's hard to tell.
Yeah, they do.
That's a decent one.
I am gonna right now.
That's a decent oasis fish right there. He likes the Cinco out here.
Oh, that's a nice fish.
Nice little football fish.
Hey, I'm Bob Uecker out here fishing with Sportsman's Heritage. We'll be back in a moment. Lots of fishing, folks. This is beautiful. Stick around.
Minox Sport Optics. European quality without the European price. The latest in optical technology for performance and value. Minox Sport Optics, the clear choice.
Single cam technology, the first carbon cable guard, the Zebra ZS Twist bowstring, harmonic damping,
Innovation after innovation after innovation
parallel limb design,
leads to win after win after win.
V-Log limb cup system.
The ultimate proving ground is competition. The results speak for themselves. Matthews.
Catch us if you can.
Harmon's triple heat deer scent allows hunters to be successful year after year.
It's a proven fact. Biologists say a buck can smell up to 3 does at one time. What Harmon's has created is triple heat. What we do is we put those 3 does in the bottle at the same time, not just one doe. At Harmon, we make sense. At Harmon, we're #1 by a nose.
Harmon's triple heat, the hottest deer scent on the market.
Modern Call Products game calls. Modern Call Products game calls, when only the best will do. 1-800-386-3187.
So you spend a lot of time down here probably when you're in Arizona?
Yeah, I come down. I met your pal. We were talking about him a little bit earlier, Kit. I've known about this fishing hole for a long time, but I never got out here, you know. And I've known Ron Davis, who pitched with the Yankees. You talked about him earlier, and a couple of my friends, guys that I've known, and players that have coming out, you know, they've been coming out here for a long time. They always asked me to come out here, and I never got around to doing it until this winter when Robin Yount, who used to be one of our players in Milwaukee and
Sure.
Hall of Famer, he and his kid came down here, and that's the first day I met Kit. And we caught a ton of fish, man. I mean, we had a great time, and I've been back here 3, 4, 5 times since.
Yeah, this is fun.
With Kit just sitting out here, even after a day game, you know. I get down at the ballpark, 4 o'clock, I can get here by 4:30, and there's still plenty of light. You can fish for a couple hours, and just sit here and relax. Whether even, you know what, even if you don't catch a fish, just being out here late afternoon and quiet, and man, there ain't nothing like it.
Yeah.
Better than sitting in an ice shanty up in Ohio.
Yeah. Yeah, I had a guy ask me if I want to do some ice fishing one time, and I said, you gotta be kidding me. And he goes, oh no, it ain't that bad. We have I guess they come out there with a little building, they put a TV, a heater.
Yeah, they're pretty nice. I mean, they, a couple of them guys heat them up a little too much, and then they go through and they go down and everything goes down. But I tell you, some of those guys are in ice fishing so bad, they take their trucks and their rigs out on the ice, and the ice is only 6, 8 inches deep, and it's not thick, I should say, and it's not thick enough to go out there and ice fish. But you know, these guys, they do it every year, and the DNR and everybody else up there, they give you, you know, they give you 24 hours to get your truck out of the water.
Yeah.
And get it out before it starts polluting anything. So, but they do it. They just, or guys that fish sturgeon too. You know, you sit in a shack and you cut a hole as long as your boat, and you wait for one of those behemoths to go by, and then you throw a spear at him. You know, that's, I don't know that. And then once you hook him, then you can see these shanties being pulled all over the lake by a sturgeon. You know,
Yeah.
Like a Roadrunner cartoon.
No doubt. There we go. It's a little one. I'm gonna give him a ride though. Come on, give you a ride in a pretty bass boat. Man, these little ones sure do fight. Settle down. I don't want that hooking me either. Well, we got a little bit of trouble here. Thank you, Bob. Yeah, he got a mouthful. Usually when they take it that deep, you're throwing the right color anyway. I bring Ricky more often. He called that one.
Right in there.
There you go, Bob.
He's not very big, but he was right there. He was right there.
You find structure, you're gonna find fish.
I'll tell you what, man, they like these dogs because they're swallowing them, man. Wow.
Yeah, that's a good sign. You know, if you get a lot of short strikes and stuff, there's just something that's just a little bit off. But when you get the fish taking it all the way in,
Man, they're gobbling.
you notice you're in the back row again, you know? But
Yeah, I'm back here.
you can have the front row anytime you want.
This is, I always stay close to the engine.
Those commercials were really classic, and they'll always be a classic.
We had a great time doing those things, man. That was an era gone by. I mean, that whole campaign for Miller Lite was the longest running ad campaign in ad history.
Sure. There's hardly, you can be hard pressed to find anybody who hadn't heard that commercial.
You know,
there you go.
You know what was great about that was the fact that all of those guys, when we were doing those spots, it was like being on a team again, you know?
Right.
You get on that bus every morning, and it was just like being on a team again, you know?
Sure.
Telling stories and all that other stuff that you did.
Yeah.
Man, now you talk about some laughs. That was those reunion commercials. Those things would take a week to shoot, and that was a week of insanity, man, let me tell you.
For the shot of a lifetime, depend on Carbon Express arrows.
All arrows oscillate coming out of the bow. Carbon Express arrows recover from oscillation faster, which translates into greater velocity. Upon impact, the aluminum arrow has excessive oscillation resulting in lost energy. Carbon Express delivers all its energy forward for superior penetration. No arrow is stronger, penetrates better, and is more precise than Carbon Express. Carbon Express. Strength, precision, performance.
Ooh, nice fish. Nice fish.
All right.
Fish of the day. That's a nice fish here.
You better get that one. Good fish, Bob. Good fish.
Nice fish, yeah.
Need the net?
We might.
Well, that's a good fish.
Nice fish. Come on, baby.
Good fish, Bob. That's what it's all about right here. Using them ultralight rods, and it gives you a lot of fun.
That's what it's all about for me, man.
Little bit of sweating, good for you. You just get a little bit nervous right about now. Right there. Nice fish, Bob.
That's a good fish.
Look at that baby. Look at that baby. You caught that on a little water dog imitation.
Water dog. Nice fish.
Nice fish, Bob.
See you later, baby. Thank you.
Good job, Bob.
That was a nice fish.
Good job.
All right. There's an old dog.
An imitation dog even.
Imitation dog. That was good. That made my day.
Yeah.
I don't care what the team did today.
Heck no. Where'd you catch him?
Right out here. Right
Out in the
where
middle?
you are, right there.
Maybe we'll get his sister. Her sister.
His sister? Yeah, drag queen.
Yeah. Yeah, you know how to watch me every now and then. Tripping over my tongue. Just dragging a worm, or a water dog imitation. I got some really good water dog imitations and didn't bring them. A buddy of mine at Mesa Tackle made some really good looking ones.
Every time I use one of them things, I think of that commercial with that gecko.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, I hear
Every
you.
time I see that guy standing there, that gecko, I want to throw him on a hook.
No, Geico.
Geico? No, gecko. You see that fish, people?
They're probably up there zooming in. There's Bob Uecker down there. They like them water dogs.
Water dog.
Water dogs. Water dog plastics. They're getting a better fish, so maybe we ought to keep feeding them. You're convincing me.
Atta baby. All right.
You're putting me to shame.
All right. One of those days. That's fun.
I hope you're enjoying the show. Mr. Baseball's putting a whooping on me out here.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna have to give him the tournament shirt here. But maybe during the commercial break, he can tell me a little bit of how I can catch some fish around here. So y'all don't go nowhere.
Hello, I'm Doug Hannon. Catching more than 500 bass over 10 pounds and spending countless hours researching their underwater world has earned me the title, the Bass Professor. If you're one of the very few anglers who has not yet heard the name Niemeyer lures, then you're in for savage strikes like these, often occurring the instant your lure hits the water. Built-in sound chambers and lifelike action make Niemeyer lures irresistible to giant bass. Available at stores everywhere in buzz and spoon models in 3 fish-catching colors. Get Niemeyer lures and catch the action.
Single cam technology. The first carbon cable guard. The Zebra ZS Twist bowstring. Harmonic damping.
Innovation after innovation after innovation.
Parallel limb design. The
Leads to
HP
win
cam.
after
The
win
roller guard.
after
The
win.
V-Lock limb cup system.
The ultimate proving ground is competition. The results speak for themselves. Matthews.
Catch us if you can.
Minox Sport Optics. European quality without the European price. The latest in optical technology for performance and value. Minox Sport Optics. the clear choice.
For the shot of a lifetime, depend on Carbon Express arrows.
All arrows oscillate coming out of the bow. Carbon Express arrows recover from oscillation faster, which translates into greater velocity. Upon impact, the aluminum arrow has excessive oscillation resulting in lost energy. Carbon Express delivers all its energy forward for superior penetration. No arrow is stronger, penetrates better, and is more precise than Carbon Express. Carbon Express, strength, precision, performance.
The other guy that was a catcher, the club that I was with too, was Joe Torre, you know. And I got to, when I went back to the Braves for the second time, the Braves didn't think I was bad, or as bad as I was the first time, but I went the second time and I proved it. But I went back there to catch Phil Necro.
Oh boy, I bet that was fun.
Oh man, he's a beauty.
Who was that poor boy last year in the major leagues, or came into the Diamondbacks down here, and he missed he had like 3-4 runs go by him in the first inning. I feel for you guys to try to catch him.
Yeah, you know, I mean, the thing about it is, you know, if you catch it, that's your job, and if you miss it, you're the GOAT, you know.
Sure.
That's really what it boils down to, and I mean, it's just part of the deal.
I
used to just wait until it stopped rolling, then just pick it up. You give me a staff with Randy Johnson and Kurt Schilling and a couple guys like that, I'll show you a heck of a catcher.
Yeah, we got DeSens this year. I'm kind of looking for some little better things out of our 3 position this year.
He's, I'll tell you, he's good. He's good.
So I hear you just got inducted in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, the Ford Frick Award yesterday was announced. Yeah, it was a nice day, big day, and it's quite an honor. I'm very humbled by it, and
well, congratulations.
Honored.
You surely,
thank you.
Surely
you, man.
deserve it.
I appreciate that. It's been a long time, but I don't do stuff. I mean, all that stuff is all extra. You know, if you happen to win something like that, it's all extra. And it's very, very nice, really nice. And this will be my 32nd or 33rd year broadcasting with the Brewers. So I've been in baseball like 1956, my first year. So do some ciphering, and you know, over 40, 44, 45 years, whatever. And it's been a lot of fun. But that announcement yesterday was, you know, that's the big one.
Sure.
Made me feel good.
Yeah, well, you surely deserve it. That's neat. Brought a lot to the game.
Well, I've had a good time doing it too, you know, and I've had some great partners to work with, and that always helps, you know. It's like anything else. You got good people around you, and it makes you good and makes you enjoy your job a lot better. And
sure.
But yeah, I'm going up to Cooperstown in July for the ceremony, so I'm looking forward to that. It's great. I'm very excited about it.
Nice fish.
I think so. Although with these ultralights, you can't really tell. He looks not all that big, but he's decent.
He hit it pretty good.
He smacked it, yeah. I'd rather go get my water dog than take him off. That's a nice fish. Healthy, man, they're healthy.
Yeah.
They are really healthy fish.
A lot of spunk.
I'm out on the water in Arizona. We got hey, remember Ron Davis? You know Ron Davis. Ron Davis owns a small lake here, right near Sky Harbor in Phoenix, and it's loaded with fish, man. And I've been out here fishing a few times, but I'm doing a fishing show today, and we're knocking pulp out of them, man. It's unbelievable. I've never eaten raw bass before, but they're nice. Yeah, it's a catch and release deal, but Ron Dave, remember Dax Jones? Joey? Yeah, the outfielder. Well, he just got released a year or so ago. But he played in the American League, I think. But he was with the Giants for a while. But he's one of the guys in this deal too. But you know, instead of having golf outings and stuff, they have fishing deals here. And I'm doing really good, Joey. As long as I'm away from the team, we're still on our streak from a year ago when they lost 106. Stevie Wonder's team only lost 103. It's a carp. I'm going to keep it. Okay, buddy. I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks, Joey. Popeye. Talk to you later, Popeye. Okay, buddy. Bye, guys. That was Joe Torre, Yogi Berra, and Don Zimmer.
Very cool.
They're calling from Joe's office. He said he's got to go. The game's starting. They're playing a game. He called me. That was great. Those are some beautiful guys there, man.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, geez.
A little bit of a wreck with live bait. I put that plastic right in.
He ain't very big, and he ain't got my dog either. He moved my dog up the line a little bit. Atta baby. All right. Save that dog. Save that dog. It's the Humane Society fishing, man. Saving the dogs. Saving the dogs.
Well, it's been a good day of fishing out here, I think.
Oh man, I'm going to tell you, this is probably one of the best places I've ever fished. I mean, this place is almost impossible not to catch a fish.
Yeah, we caught fish on crankbaits, Senkos, drop shots.
We did it with everything.
We did it with everything. Yeah. Water dogs.
It's good being with you too,
you
man.
too, man.
This is great, Kip. Yeah, this is a nice day. Get me away from the ballpark for a day, you know, and come out here and drop a line and hang around for a few hours and fish. And we caught a ton of fish, man. This was a day.
You better believe it. What a better way to celebrate your induction to the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, as long as I don't go overboard before July, I'm in, man. I'm doing good. No,
well, congratulations again on that.
Thank you.
You deserve it. I'll tell you, you've done a lot for the game of baseball, and it's been my pleasure having you in the boat today.
Well, I appreciate it, buddy. Nice being with you. Come up to Wisconsin and take you salmon fishing someday.
You got it. This is Kip Pollay from Sportsman Heritage, reminding you to keep your lines wet and your boots dry. Good fishing.